Big thanks to Kamado Joe for sponsoring this episode.
I bet you never tried barbecue sausage this way before. I know that everybody here that loves barbecue at some point made barbecue sausage, and I'm going to show you a different way to cook them that's going to blow your mind. Of course, it starts with a big pile of sausages. Now, I just happen to have this amount of sausages because I have my own pigs running around. And I want to do something nice with it because I'm expecting a lot of visitors for dinner tonight. And I was thinking, how can I make barbecue sausage easy for me that I can serve up so that I can sit around, enjoy the company and don't have to stress over cooking. First thing that I'm going to do is fire up my Kamado Joe. I'll be cooking on the Big Joe and I'm going to need some charcoal. And I love to use some hardwood charcoal. The big block is perfect for what we're going to do, because it adds a lot of flavor to our dish. Because from extensive testing, I found out that cooking with charcoal just adds a little bit of flavor to whatever you're cooking, like steaks and sausages. That's just going to make the difference. And in addition to the charcoal for flavor, I'm also going to use a cast iron grill grate. So I'm going to take out these stainless steel standard grill grates, take out the heat deflectors, load it up with big block charcoal and light it up with 3 fire starters. Back to the grill grates, because Kamado Joe has these cast iron half moon grill grates, absolutely perfect for barbecue. I'm gonna put the grill grate in and set it to the lowest position. And if you're looking for a cast iron grill grate like this, the Amazon link is down below. And with barbecue sausages, you always have the potential to get a lot of flare-ups. So I'm also gonna put in a heat deflector to create an indirect zone. And now I have 2 sides, a direct zone for grilling and adding flavor to the sausage, and an indirect side to warm the sausages up and to prevent them from flaring up. Let's put the sausages in. And as you can see, the fat is rendering down from the barbecue sausage, because if you ask your butcher for barbecue sausages, they're gonna have more fat. That's why they taste so good. But it also means you're gonna get more flare-ups if you don't keep your eye on it. And that's why we got the indirect side, so I can place my sausages in a safe zone to make sure they don't burn. And with flare-ups like that, it's always a good idea to wear some gloves. If you look at my hands, the hair is burned off, it's starting to get red. I like to put on some gloves and make sure that I'm well protecting my hands so I don't get burned. As you can see, we got some kind of flow going, loads of flare-up still, but we're making sure that we're not burning the sausages. And we got a nice color on the sausage, nice and brown, not burned, not charred, caramelized flavor. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for caramelized flavor. And that's what you're getting with charcoal and cast iron grill grates. The ultimate amount of flavor, good caramelization on your sausage. And I know it's weird talking about sausages like it's some kind of art, but it kind of is. Grilling sausages is an art form. And that, of course, is not the recipe. This is just the first phase. It's a part of the preparation. And there's going to be more preparation so that in the end, you will be carefree. Now I'm going to set the Kamado Joe up for Dutch oven cooking. I'm going to take out the grill grates, remove the heat deflector, put in a spider, put the pan in, and that's how easy it is to set it up for Dutch oven cooking. I'm gonna drizzle in a little bit of olive oil, put in all of my veggies, put the lid on and let the veggies turn soft. Now I'm going to add some tomato puree. That tomato puree needs to become soft first. It needs to sweeten up, and that's why I'm going to cook this with the lid closed until it's super sweet. Now, of course, I'm gonna need some seasoning, and I'm gonna use the PitmasterX classic barbecue rub, of which you can find the recipe down below. Our sauce is done. I have a slight bubble, but most of the moisture in the sauce is gone. And that's how you know the tomatoes are done. So it's time to take this off the fire. There we go. Look at this pan of goodness. Now we have a mountain of grilled sausages, a pan full of sauce, and all the preparations are done. So now we're getting to the final step. That is putting everything together and preparation before the guests come. I'm going to stick all the sausages into the sauce, and that's how we bring everything together. That sauce is super healthy. Of course, you have to eat it with moderation, but it's good for you. I'm just going to fill that whole pan up. And now you can see how we turn something as a couple of grilled sausages into a full meal. Now you can stop there if you want to, but I'm a Dutch guy and I'm gonna put some Gouda cheese on. It's practically mandatory when you live in the Netherlands, so there you go. a delicious slice of Gouda cheese. Making my mama proud, taking one for the country, mama. And now it's prepared for when your guests arrive. 20 minutes up front, just warm it up, put it back on the barbecue, let the cheese melt, and then it looks like this. Oh yeah. Oh, that is freaking amazing. Let's plate this up for our guests so that they can have a beautiful meal. First, a couple of sausages and some of that delicious sauce. Of course, some of that delicious young Gouda cheese. Oh. Wow. I got plenty. I can share.